guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So it's time for our next update, the link leveling journey. I think people do enjoy these, kind of just talking about how things are going, what's up. We're now over 2,000 characters, link level 10. I typically do these in increments of 100 characters, right? We're a little bit over because I just used a bunch of keys, right? I had saved up a lot of keys for the LR Vegito Blue unit, as well as the LR Fusion Zamasu character. It wasn't necessarily for them. I was just saving a lot of keys for the Worldwide Download Celebration specifically. So, as you guys can see, I jumped way above, actually just 2,000 characters. Now, my fears, that this existential dread is really filling in because, as you guys can see, I don't even really have that many characters left. Now, this 2,642, this is everything in my box. I don't have, Lucy's or just, random BS around. All of the units I've got here, everything here, this is the easiest way I could just show this, I guess. Everything I've got here, this is all, actually characters, right? And if we take a look at a lot of these characters down here, these guys are all, link level 10 already, right? A lot of these, rares and SRs and stuff like that. So, the point is here, I am quickly feeling the walls closing in on me in my link level journey here. It would suck if that would run out. That's why, I've had several ideas to, things they could do. I think that the whole power level system is very fun, but it certainly is flawed at the same time, right? So, the measures that we have right here is, of course, hidden potential system orbs. We have link level 10s. We have, stages completed, and then we have Dokkan Awakenings. So those are all of the different sort of, factors that we get by, points, our power level. I think that they put too much emphasis on grinding anyway in the first place, and it's not really a true gauge of how good someone's account is, which I don't really like. I would much rather that this is actually a good representation, a good gauge of how good someone's account is. But one thing I think that Dokkan should really do here is that they should at least give us a new way to get power level. I think a fifth way. And I think that this is something that a lot of people would like, and I think would be a very good way to do this. Here we go. Okay. Easy A's. I think every Easy A stage completed should give, maybe 5 points or so. So that way, I don't know. I don't really grind Easy A's. I grind up to 77 just to get the titles, right? LR Easy A's, you don't have to go really past 10 to get what you need. But you should get 5 points for every completed Easy A stage. So then, at that point, there would actually be, real incentive to go super far in these Easy A's. If we go way, way, way back, I used to do this, right, where I would go far in Easy A's and stuff like that, and I did really enjoy it, but it's just not something I've done since link leveling became a thing, right? I kind of link level, before I was link leveling every character, so I'd have every character done for showcases, but obviously, since they've added the power level system, I just don't really, there's no point in me grinding these up to stage 999. I think if each stage gave power level, that would be good. And that would also, again, I think be a little bit more representative of an account's actual strength. Because, a lot of these Easy A's, the old ones like this are just fodder, right? But a lot of newer Easy A's and stuff like that, you're gonna have to use competent, powerful characters to get far in some of these, more recent Easy A events. So I just think that that's something that they could do. They should look into enhancing the power level system and stuff like that, because I think that this is a very good thing to sort of have in the game, right? I imagine, people are in school, like comparing their power levels and stuff like that, right? Like who has, you know, more potential system nodes unlocked, who's got more link levels and stuff like that. Like I think that's a real thing. So again, I think that Dokkan should look to try and improve that. So at this point, I am still just, you know, kind of like link leveling and stuff like that. You know, I, at this point, am link leveling a lot of characters. Here, I guess we could just sort of take a look at the team that I'm link leveling right here. So I'm link leveling a lot of characters like this. These are like unawakened SSRs, so I'm making sure to keep like 1 in all of these different things for these characters, and then that's how I can get a lot more characters to actually sort of like link level and stuff like that. Now, of course, box space is a supreme issue for me. I mean, you can't just get box space, right? So this is the thing, like, thinking about starting, like, a new account right now or something like that, all of the box space that they would give from, like, top grossing, but at this point, I mean, as a JP player, you know, I'm getting box space pretty much just, like, when, you know, we get top grossing or something like that. You know, global whales, I said this in an earlier video, but, like, you know, Toon Rami and, you know, Goresh and some of these guys, I mean, they could make a real play to get a higher power level than me. Because I think Goresh's box space is 3,600, I think. So it's like, I mean, I can't compete with that. That would be 700 additional characters almost that Goresh should be able to link level compared to what I am. So again, if you're a global like YouTuber or something like that, I mean, you need to get the, you know, your eyes on the prize. Like I'm, you know, fat up here for the taking at this point. Limited by box space. I mean, I think that they could easily just allow us to get more box space, right? For some reason, it's limited. I don't know what the number is that you're like not allowed to actually buy box space pass, but like, I mean, bro, like let me get up to like 5,000 or something like that. Like, oh, if they did that. Because there's a lot of characters who's I would want to think of like a free-to-play LR or something like that. Is there one I could think of? Like some LR that would start out as like an SR or something. Oh, I know. We could look at them. Yeah, right here. So like, you know, you just have so many different levels to this character, right? You get them as an SR, then you could Z awaken them, then you Dokkan awaken them, they're, you know, unawakened SSR, then you Z awaken them to that UR, then you know, Dokkan awaken them to a TUR, and then you have an LR. So this one, like, tree branch of characters, you could get 3, 4, 5, 6 characters just from this one, like, unit right here. So like that, like if I had all the extra box space, I would go through and make sure to get ones in all these. What I've been doing lately is just sort of prioritizing the summonable characters and keeping their, you know, sort of like unawakened versions. You know, I am going to assume eventually they'll let us get more box space, or maybe I should say that I'm actually falling to my knees praying that they're going to let us get more box space. I mean, I don't know. Because, you know, I would enjoy being able to, you know, really be able to do some stuff. So here we have stage 31-4. Of course, 31-4, this is definitely the go-to for link leveling right here. Dropping incredible gems, blue incredible gems, as well as green incredible gems. This is, you know, what I'm using to link level at this point. I don't really use those version Z Gokus anymore. For a while, I was using version Z Gokus as leaders, but like now I'm just kind of like building sort of like category teams to do this, because it's like I don't want to fill up my box with any more of the Gokus, right? I feel like there's no need for me to do that, because I was worried before about not having enough characters to actually link level, but that's not really a concern for me at this point. It's box space, which is the issue. I would like to get rid of some of those version Z Gokus, and I probably actually will at some point. You know, like once the walls close in on me a little bit more, so to speak, I will get rid of some of those version Z Gokus. But it's just, the thing about doing that is that your power level is determined by the links you have in your box. So, like, if I bobbed my entire box, I would, all link leveling process or something is gone. Right, like it's just strictly based off of what is actually in your box at any given time. So, you know, that's why, like, if I would actually like Baba or get rid of those version Z Gokus I was using as leaders for a while, my power level would go down at the same time, which would definitely be a bummer. We are trying to get the highest power level and go up, not go down. So we'll see. Dokkan has made a lot of strides, right? And of course, I mean, we've had the incredible news that Global and JP are going to get synced up. I think that this is incredible news. I think it's just going to lead to more excitement. I feel like the game is just going to feel a lot more fresh. I feel like a lot of Global players are going to feel really vindicated. Like, you know, they stuck it out with Global, and then now there's like a big reward for doing that at the end of the day. Like, I think it's just W's all around. Like, it was just such a good idea for Dokkan to finally make the decision to catch the games up. I think it's just such a good thing. So, there we go. There is our 1 link level run. I've got basically this whole team is like nearly 1 link away besides that purple Vegeta, or the int Vegeta right there. So I'll get to link level, and I need to finish this Zamasu and Mayoff so we can do showcases and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think of the link leveling journey. Obviously, this is never going to stop. I am going to be grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and just never stopping. This is my day, all day, every day. This is what my phone is doing. Link level going forever.